Yeah, let me describe what realism is and then contrast it with the way most economists and business people think. Realism is a theory about how the world works that focuses on power. And it says that states compete among themselves for power. In other words, they worry greatly about the balance of power, and they want to make sure they're more powerful than all their potential rivals. Now, why do I argue that states think that way? The key is that in international politics, there is no higher authority. In the international system, there's no night watchman, no institution or state that states can turn to if they get into trouble. And because you can never know the intentions of other states, and you are sometimes dealing with really powerful states, what you have to do is make sure that you can protect yourself. It's a self-help world because, again, there's no higher authority that can rescue if you get into trouble. If there's a state out there that has malign intentions towards you and is also very powerful. So this logic applies to all states in the system. They all understand that they should be powerful. But because power is basically a zero-sum phenomenon, states end up competing for power with each other. And sometimes that security competition turns to war. Now, people in the world of finance, economic scholars or scholars of economics, they don't focus on the fact that the world is anarchic, that there's no higher authority, and that there is this ever-present threat of war. What they're interested in doing is maximizing prosperity. They're interested in competing economically, doing deals, trading with other countries, investing in other countries so that they can promote wealth. This makes perfect sense from an economic point of view, but there's no attention paid to security issues. There's no attention paid to the fact that you live in a world where there's no higher authority and some other state may attack you, which gives you incentives to be really powerful. So you have this one logic, realism, that focuses on the importance of trying to survive in a system where there's no higher authority and where power matters. And then you have economists and business people who don't pay attention to those considerations and instead just worry about how to get rich.